So last night I watched a film called Psychotic, which is currently streaming on Amazon Prime. I thought the poster was awesome. It's a newer slasher film, ultra low budget. I saw the budget was like 50 grand and I was like, okay, you know, this can work for sure. I've seen low budget slashers that work for $6,000. You know, it doesn't really matter what your budget is. But this was a very weird watch for me because visually, like cinematography and lighting was excellent. Almost Argento at times, where lots of neon colors, and the score was great. So like a lot of the technical behind the scenes stuff on a low budget film, which is usually the opposite. It's usually like they don't have the money to make the film look good or sound good or anything. So you just kind of have to look past that. In this case, all that stuff was great. It was the dialogue and the acting that was horrendous. And it kind of reminds me of the opposite of like Absentia, Mike Flanagan's first movie. He did that for like 50 grand, I want to say. And it looked not good. But the story and the acting, that was great. So I was like, oh, fuck it, it's a really fun, good movie. This one was just like, and I don't know if they were going for a dark comedy. I think that's what they were going for, but they tried to play it out serious. I will say this though, the opening, I wish it was a short movie, because the opening is done all from the POV of the killer. And I thought it was great. The music was great. The POV style was great. The whole setup was fantastic. And when that ended and the credits rolled and whatnot, and the opening title card was really cool. And I was like, oh man, I thought I had found a gem, and I was really excited about it. And then the rest of the movie was just, I couldn't take anything seriously. I couldn't laugh at anything. It was just the dialogue, the acting. And as I said, I'm sure it was done on purpose, but it just wasn't working at all for me. And it was such a shame. I really wish the opening was just a short film. Like I would just press play, watch the opening, as soon as it hits the title card, shut it off. Like you just saw a really cool short slasher flick. The gore is not very good, you know, and I expect that on a low budget. But when the lighting, the cinematography, all that stuff looks great on a film that's so cheap, it's just weird. I don't know if I've ever experienced a film, an ultra low budget film like this, where the technical aspects outdo, you know, the acting and the story, because a script is free. I mean, if you write it yourself, and acting is usually like, you know, a lot of film student, or well, you know, acting students or like friends or whatever, they'll act for free. So those aren't the things that cost money. I don't know, it was just a very odd thing for me. I'm not used to the film looking good. But anyways, I was not a fan, which is a shame. I really wanted to like this movie. I really wanted to plug this movie. I really wanted to tell everyone like, hey, check this flick out. It's fucking awesome. It's a hidden gem. I'm really sad that this didn't work for me. I really am, because there was a lot of heart in this movie, and I think they really tried, and my hat's off to them for it, because the film fucking looks great, and it sounds great. The score is fantastic. Got that 80s slasher vibe. But man, hopefully, if you guys have checked it out, you felt different than I have. But anyways, I was out walking around and just wanted to record this really quick. Thought I'd get outside for once in my life. No, I'm just kidding. But let me know if you guys have seen it. As I said, it's on Amazon Prime. It's pretty new. It's a slasher flick. I want to say it's from this year. So if you watch it, let me know what you thought and tell me if I'm crazy. All right, guys.